Hello there, this is part 3 of the Battle of Akragas using the Commands and Colors ancient system. And we are seeing the Syracusans, Greek units, slowly, painfully slowly advancing against the Carthaginian main line, who had moved up some troops to greet the oncoming Greeks here. And we have also seen loads of skirmishing happening, and also some clashes with the Carthaginian heavy chariots. And as you can see here, we have pretty much cleared with the Greeks the control of the right hand side of their line, so not much Carthaginian opposition there. We had some light cavalry, we have those chariots there, but they are gone, and the other guys we had scared away back there to the main line. Here we saw a charge of the chariots, eliminating the last bow unit block that were left in that hex. And well, those are in a kind of a bad situation, but since the Greeks did not respond to this, I think we might even do another charge there before we go down. Yeah, something like that. But yeah, let's see what happens this time. It's the Greeks who go first, so let's see. We have we have a darkened sky, and we could activate the leaders or 3 in the center. I was thinking maybe we could now, maybe we should play the darken the sky now, because we will not see that much skirmish anymore, and that we should get rid of that unit with the dark in the sky. We can fire with those, we can fire with those. We have a bow unit there who can fire at the Carthaginian main line twice with 2 dice, so it's excellent. Otherwise we don't have any skirmishes in range, but I think what we have here is good enough to play it. So we will see a small halt of the Syracusan advance here. We stop to do some missile fire before the last charge, or it's the first charge, but let's say the main charge. That would be the correct term for what we are doing here. So dark in the sky, and that will be these guys. I cannot of course move while playing this. I can only be stationary and fire with whatever I have in range. So this is what we will see. And let's start here with the Auxilia. 2 dice, I need 1 red. And I don't want any flags now, actually. We got a flag. This is really bad because those guys can now escape, meaning we don't have any target more here, and we don't have any target with those guys. So we need to use the bow that I was hoping to spray the main line with arrows with, but I cannot do that now. I need to get that guy, that's for sure. So here comes the first one, and even if those guys retreats, a retreat is good in this case, because if we hit with 1 flag, they are gone. They cannot retreat 2 hexes. And actually I want to make sure they do retreat 2 hexes, or is it only 1? Need to check that out. Heavy chariots retreat. It's 2 hexes. That's good. Okay, so let's do the first bow fire from here to there. And the first one was unfortunately a miss. So this is going really bad actually for the Greeks, because now I need to allocate the second fire against that unit again. And this time, at last, we got that wanted hit. So these guys are now gone. We got ourselves the third victory banner here. It's a bit dark here. It's in the evening, and unfortunately we couldn't prepare the enemy line with some bow fire before going in with the heavies, but alright, I think I'm gonna be happy with getting rid of both of those chariots. Alright, it's the Carthaginians. Okay, 3 on the left. I think we play that. We only have 2 units there, but I will activate both because I can at least do some missile fire. And we move those guys up here, so they will only roll 1 die. Those will roll 2. Actually, maybe we should even go there. Should he dare to do that? What I think of is, if I get a flag, those guys will retreat. And then I will not... Nah, that's silly. Let's just say that we do that. And we fire with the Auxilia first because we have 2 dice there. And we were lucky to get a hit there. That could be really important. And we also need to check if Dionysius is a casualty. He isn't. He's fine. And then we're gonna throw some javelins more here from those lights. They moved, so it's only 1 die. And they missed. Like that. So, okay. We got a hit on those medium heavy cavalry. So they are down to 2 blocks, which is... it's a bit scary for the Greeks. So we grab the Carthaginians their card, and then it's the Greeks again. 2 there, 3 there, or the leader in the center. Leader plus 4 units. And we're a bit worried about those mediums and heavies who moved up there. But I still will dare to move up the phalanxes again because of we have the first right here. So here we have the leader. 1, 2, 3. And now's the question, should we take this and fire away, or should we bring the Auxilia with us? I think I go for the Auxilia this time. I will not skirmish. So we move up there. We move up there. There. And there. And the Auxilia, I think I want to move them to the center, you know, just to try to hinder those guys from retreating. So they're kind of a sergeants in the rear there, hindering the units from escaping. But those are heavy phalanxes, so they will not escape, I think, by themselves. They can only be forced back. I don't think they will rout. So that's it. We are now in hitting range, so let's see who does the first thing. It's the Carthaginians then. And the Carthaginians really needs to get some more banners. Okay, we could now activate Himilco, or we could do some flanking maneuvers here. You know what? I'm gonna take my chances and count, and I will start the charge now. So Himilko with activate and 4 more units, so that will be 1, 2, 3 and 4, and I will go all in now. That's it, guys. Now, I mean, I will not let the Syracusans do the first blow here. So we go here, we go here, and we go here. Those guys go there. They can still do missile fire. I will bring down another block so we remember they only throw 1 die, and then we go basically here and here. And I will start with the missile fire, I think. Question is, who should we try to hit? I think we're gonna try to get a hit on Daphneus himself. So let's throw some javelins there. It's 1 die, we need a red. Now we got the flag, but he of course ignores that. So those guys are done. Now's the question, in what order should we do the attacks? And to be honest, normally I would maybe do it in some specific sequence. I'm not really sure. But I mean, this card, I know the Greeks have it, right? So this is a kind of affecting my mind now and disturbing my thoughts on how I want to do it. So to be really honest here, I will roll a die to see who we're gonna attack first, and then we see if they play their first strike. So I will roll a die. So that's 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 5 and 6 I just re-roll to see who attacks first. So we re-roll that, and we got the 3. So it will be those auxiliaries. And of course they only have this as the target. So we'll see if Daphneus will play the first strike now. To do that, as you remember, we need to roll a die first to see if that activates. And if I hit that, or then we will play it. If you roll something that would affect that unit right now. You see, he is supported. So I guess I'm not really sure about my own rules, but I think by that rule we should not get trigger the first strike with this, actually. So only if we roll a green, or we roll the swords, or we roll a leader, because we have a leader with us. So it's a 50% chance we play this card now. And that's a leader, so we will play it. So the first strike it is. And we roll 5 dice and see what happens. Well, we got 2 hits and a flag. 3 hits, and the flag we can ignore because we are supported here, and I will not take that flag, and I will hit back. So it's 3 dice. And I'm also adjacent to a leader. By that we got 1 hit on those heavies. We need to check the fate of Daphneus. He's fine. Okay, 1 down, and let's then just continue here. The second one attacks the same unit. It's 3 dice. And it's Himilko himself leading this attack. So we got again one hit on the heavies. The flag he ignores, but we still need to check the fate of Daphneus again. He's fine, and they will now battle back with 5 dice. This is really heavy. I want to be a bit scared about doing this, but what the heck. Otherwise they will just hit us instead. So what did they get? 1, 2, 3 hits and a flag. Oh my, those hoplites are so damn heavy. So 3 down, and let's see the fate of Himilko first. He's fine, but barely fine. And now's the question, should we retreat? Bad thing is, if we do... No, it's our turn, so we could actually do it. Let's do it then. We retreat. Oh, damn it. We will be minced meat next time, I guess, with those guys. But let's see what we can do on this flank. Maybe we are more lucky here, because we have some heavier troops here. Here's Mago, and he will first attack those heavies. And you know what? We have 5 dice, because we are attacking with heavy infantry, and we hit with all bells and whistles, and that gives effect right away. 4 hits, and one of the Greek phalanx troops are just like that gone. And we get the second victory banner for the Carthaginians, and they will of course momentum advance, and they can battle again. Okay, so who should we attack? Of course those guys are very tempting to attack, but I would not like those guys to retreat, and those guys don't have any target, so I will actually go for the Auxilia here in the background. See if we can get a lucky shot on those as well, or a lucky strike. Not so lucky. We got 1 hit. Well, always something. And then we got 2 flags, and those are not supported anymore, because we eliminated that unit that provided support for them. So they need to go back 2 hexes. We could still advance here, but I don't want to do that, because I want to keep the leader adjacent here, so we get the full support for the other attack. So these guys are done. Heavy fighting here, and now we have the medium infantry attacking those heavies, and let's see. This is a carnage, and well, look at this. 3 hits. Wow. But since they didn't die and they did stand their ground, they will hit back with 5, so they don't have a leader adjacent to them. But anyway, we got 2 hits on those medium heavy Carthaginian infantry here. Okay, loads of bloodshed here now. 3-2 in banners, and loads of units in weak states. I mean, look at those, look at that, and look at Himilko and his auxiliaries there. These mediums are badly beaten as well. Those auxiliaries, well, this could end soon. So we have the Greeks coming up. I mean, this battle is kind of a slugfest anyway. Okay, so we have heavies. Think that could be even a game winner now, or we could just pick 3 in the center or 2 on that flank, but I think I will go for the heavies while we can. Yeah, let's just do that. So that will be these 3 units. We dare to do that. We know those guys cannot have the first strike, right? We need 2 banners. And you know, we potentially have 3 places to get that. So I will move up those guys there. I'll move those guys there and those guys there. That should actually do it. I'm pretty sure of that. So, we want to get as much leader support as possible in this attack. So let's keep this lone one to the last and attack with a full strength hoplite heavy unit here against those auxiliaries. That's, oops, daisy, that's 5 dice. And we got the leader adjacent. We need 2 hits. We got 2 hits thanks to the leader we have adjacent to us, Daphneus that is. And the auxilia are gone. We got the 4th banner. We can advance, we will do that. So we are in the both sections here, if for some reason there will be another turn. And now I think we can end it here. So Himilko's force will be attacked by Daphneus himself. It's the, you know, it's army commanders meeting face to face here. And yeah, you know, we need 1 hit. So how hard can that be with 5 dice, with everything more or less hitting? But that was not so sure, but we got 2 hits in here. And that ends the battle, and Himilko and his Carthaginians spine was broken there, so they will retreat and go away. So that's it. 5th banner to the Syracusans. Kind of expected, but I still wonder what would have happened if the Syracusans didn't have that first strike card. I mean, that was really crucial up there, because otherwise, who knows what could have happened here. But anyway, I think the might of the hoplites would, or the heavy infantry, would have tipped the scale toward to Greek favor anyway. But it's not sure. I think this is kind of evenly matched. I don't know what the scenario statistics of this game or this scenario is. This is probably one of the most played scenarios out there because it's the first one in the first base box of this excellent system. But who knows? It was, you know, 5-2. It's a convincing victory, but still, well, I'm not sure what could have happened if that first strike wasn't there. Otherwise, what could we say? It was I think the battle laid out pretty nicely. You know, first having these quite a long skirmish section of this battle, and then the lines started to move towards each other, and we saw these invisible chariot charges on both sides actually. Really nice. And when those were beaten, it was time for the climax and the end battle where the heavy foot units clashed. And well, pretty epic. So I think this could somewhat reflect what happened in historical sense, because now the Carthaginians flee back to the camp and the Greeks will follow, but they are too beaten to pursue and, you know, assault that camp where also the Carthaginians have more troops. There was some debate, I know, after this battle that the Greeks would have attacked that camp. Even the inhabitants of and soldiers in Akragas themselves wanted to do the assault, but the guy in command there, I don't remember his name, but I think it was a Spartan. He did. He refused. So the second camp was not assaulted, while they actually could have done it while the morale was swinging, you know, at the Carthaginian camp. And I think also some of the leaders in Akragas got executed because of this thing, that they refused to attack or sally out of from there. So, well, I think this is kind of, as I said, nicely laid out battle, and this played out nicely, quite historical, I think. So I'm happy. Hope you are too, and thank you for watching. Next time we will return to the Greek mainland to see how some Athenian exiles will tamper with the 30 tyrants in Athens and their Spartan allies. Okay, that's that, and thank you for watching, and see you later. Bye bye.